Look, I think it would be nice to go into Commonwealth with a win behind our backs. It's been tough being on the losing side for the past 2 or 3 weeks. It's something that us as a team haven't experienced in quite a while. So we have to find good ways to deal with it. And we know one win and one good performance can turn our fortunes around. And today we just felt like, for the next game, we just want to improve on the 1%ers. Save another 10 extra, 15 extra runs in the field, and probably go a bit harder in the power play. So I think, look, there was a lot of there's a lot of positives for us to build on for Monday. So we'll be looking forward to the challenge and to get out there again. Look, I don't think that's the case. We're professional athletes. It doesn't always go your way. And, throughout our careers, we've had massive ups, but also massive downs. So there's a lot of experience in that changing room. There's goals that were around when, the South African women's cricket team used to lose every single game. So there's no lack of experience in that department. So, the girls, they share their knowledge where they can, and they help each other get through, the tough times. Like I know after the last game, I sat upstairs and had a quick 5-10 minute chat with Patricia Chetty, and she kind of and I just asked her, like, how do you kind of get through it? And so a lot of the girls, especially the younger players, are just feeding off the senior players and, how to get through tough times, because it can't always be sunshine and roses, and it's part of the sport and it's part of being a professional athlete. So there's a lot of things that the mood is still very good in the camp. The girls are still enjoying each other's company. We're having a lot of fun off the field, and whatever happens on the field stays on the field, and we kind of just take the positives wherever we can. Look, I think, like I said, it would be nice to go into Commonwealth with a win under our belt. So I think that's our main focus and our main motivation for Monday. We know we can't save anything with regards to the series and stuff, but, just regain some pride out on the field, play for the badge, just do what we do and play how we know we can play. I think if we hit our straps and, execute our skills, we know that, we can be very hard to beat on a day. And I mean, it's T20 cricket, anything can happen. And, it hasn't been going well for us now. It hasn't been going that well for us now, but we know come next week for the Commonwealth Games, we just literally have, if we pitch up and do well and execute our skills, we can be a force to be reckoned with. So the girls just kind of have to take the learnings out of this experience. And, the Commonwealth Games, it's a new tournament. Everyone's excited to be a part of it. So there's definitely a lot of motivation to do well and represent Team South Africa. Look, I think we did well today, but there's still a lot for us to work on consistency-wise. You have to do it regularly, especially in T20 cricket. There's spots open up at the top now, so the opportunity has come to us, and we have to take it with both hands. I think there's still quite a few things and I can iron out as individuals, but together today it just worked, and hopefully it can work for us in the Commonwealth Games and in the future. But like I said, it's actually a role that I'm quite new to. I haven't played a lot of T20 cricket for South Africa, and when I didn't bat up the order, so it's a lot for me to adjust. And coach has been very helpful in that aspect. We actually sat this morning and just had a light chat just around options and how he wants me to go about it, and luckily it went my way today, but hopefully it'll go my way in the Commonwealth as well. Yeah, look, like I'm insanely hard throughout the innings, no matter what happens, even if they're losing wickets, batters that come in and kind of throw their hands at everything. And there's a lot we can take. Like I said, when I spoke to coach this morning, we just spoke about how we can play to our strengths, especially in the power play. So I can't really, we can take a page out of their books in some sense, but things take time, and luckily after the Commonwealth we have some time to prepare for the World Cup, and I think that will be our main focus for the rest of the year. And we know it'll be home conditions and stuff, so we know exactly what we need to do well. So there is a lot of learnings myself and Annika can take from, and our whole batting lineup actually can take from England, but it's not something that we can do now because we hardly get any time to train, because there's a lot of traveling and a lot of games. So look, we can't look too far ahead. We kind of have to do with what we have now. And look, today we did well. Yes, we lost a few wickets in clusters towards the end, but ideally that's how we want to set up most of our innings in and when it comes to batting in T20 cricket. And we'll get it right and we'll get it wrong. it's something that's how we want to play our cricket. And today it didn't really go our way towards the back end, but on another day, if it did, we'll definitely be in with a chance for the win. Look, the England series hasn't gone as well for me as I would have hoped. I think the main thing is I wasn't giving myself a chance. And like I said, when I spoke to coach this morning, he said, like, I have all the shots and I know exactly what I need to do in the middle. But if I don't give myself a chance, it's never going to go off. I'll come off. So the fact that I gave myself a chance today and kind of, got through that the start, and then I knew all my shots, my sweeps, and all that things could come out, and I knew that's the game that I trust and the game that I back. So personally, today was good, but it's there's still a lot of room for improvement. So like I said, this Commonwealth Games will also give me another opportunity to get going against different opposition again, and kind of changing my game plans and my game from game to game against different attacks. So yeah, there's a lot of positives and a lot of negatives from this tour for me, but I'll take it as learnings and go home after Commonwealth and just work on my game and hopefully get in with a shout for the T20 World Cup. I think it's just the field being up in the beginning. I'm not used to that. I'm used to coming in against the spinners, which I know is my strength. So now I just have to kind of start again against the seamers. So I think that was the most difficult aspect of it, but I mean I'm getting the hang of it and I'm learning game by game. I learn through the highs and I learn through the lows. So like I said, I found an approach. Well, I'm still trying to find a nice approach, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. And like I said, coach is in my ear all the time, and I think that helps massively because we had a discussion about it being a massive opportunity for myself and for players like Annika. And today did put us in good stead, but it's just the start. It has to be consistent and to help us fight for our country and to play well for the girls.